Today, CM Punk in Saudi Arabia finally, I guess, apologized for the "go suck a blood money covered in Saudi Arabia, you fucking dork," when he tweeted The Miz and was very upset at him a while back. So
This guy wants me to apologize for a mean tweet I wrote 6 years ago. Hey, listen. Legitimately had nothing to do with Saudi Arabia. I woke up and I was crabby and I wrote a mean tweet to The Miz. And I apologized to The Miz. And sir, what's your name? Mohammed? Here, watch out. I'm going to step right here. Mohammed, I sincerely apologize to you and all of Saudi Arabia. Okay?
the CM Punk is
This guy-
unbelievable. So my question, though, with CM Punk is he's always calling people phobes and issists and all these other things, but he can do it. But what a politician CM Punk really is. You know, it's kind of incredible. But yeah, that's my biggest issue with the whole thing with CM Punk as far as these things go is I really don't have a problem. I don't hold a grudge against people or think that people need to forever or whatever. But like my only issue is that he seemingly platforms a lot of things where somebody said something once, they're a racist, take him down, take out the fascists, anti-woke type of stuff. Is what CM Punk represents. But CM Punk, as far as himself goes, is allowed to do those things because he blurs the line. And that's one of the greatest politician moves I've ever seen, by the way, just now, what he just did. I don't even know if that fan really did yell anything or if he just went and did that proactively to get this reaction. I thought they were going to turn CM Punk heel because he was getting booed in Saudi Arabia and he pushed a kid, allegedly. I don't know if he pushed a kid this morning. They said he pushed a kid, and I was like, oh, my God, he pushed a kid? That's crazy. He didn't push a kid. He sort of just kind of shoved a kid, like pushed him back a little bit, almost kind of and so I don't know if this is part of some kind of coordinated effort or whatever. I don't know why, but the video that was uploaded about it is gone now, but I don't know how that's possible. So I don't know why this happened. Here's a kid, the little kid's holding a phone out, basically hey, CM Punk, can I take a picture with you? Or he's trying to take a picture with him. And Punk just kind of pushes him back, okay, kid, yeah. Well, I would say more maybe and this is more the security guard's fault, I think, because if the kid never gets to Punk, then Punk can say I didn't see him and we were going through something, I was in the middle of something, but Punk has to kind of do it hey, bro, keep your distance. See, I bet you CM Punk haters would argue that this is the real CM Punk right here. Look at this. Oh yeah, get out of here, kid. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, get out of here. He just kind of swats him away, annoyed. Come on, guy, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? I don't know if this was a fan thing that was barricaded and now this kid crossed it. But yeah, Punk kind of shoves him away. Yeah, come on, guy, what are you doing? I don't know the context of this, so I it's not like I can get mad. I'm not gonna get all angry, really, but I can't help but make an assumption and think man, I would never shove a kid back like that. I would say, even if I couldn't take the picture, I'd be like, hey, I can't take a picture right now, little guy, but give him a little, rub on the shoulder, give me a 5-5 real quick or something, but I don't know, man. But I'm not CM Punk. I'm not a star. I don't know what it's like to be under that duress every day. Or maybe this kid already knows Punk and he was hanging out with him earlier, and now the kid's like, hey, can I get another picture? And he's like, hey, we did that. We'll do that again later. I got to do stuff. But it doesn't look good. And that was there. So I don't know what that's about. That looks bad. But then there's Punk now ingratiating himself. Wow. I just sneezed 7 times and had to pause it. I'm okay. Ingratiating himself to everybody. So who's the real? I guess who's the real CM Punk is the question that sometimes people have. Who is the real CM Punk? Is it the guy who tells people to suck a blood-infested Saudi d-? Or is it is it the guy that loves everybody and is apologized? He was just kidding. Everything is just kidding. except when other people do it, Punk wants to cancel them and they should be destroyed. And AJ Styles is a racist. So, but AJ Styles is a racist. I was just kidding. That's all that was. I was joking. Suck a Saudi size bloody. I was just kidding. The Miz. I already apologized to him when I shoved that little kid, that little sand kid back. I was just kidding. I love Saudi Arabia. So it's like, I guess my point is I just don't know who the real guy is. But I'm like that with things. I like to say crazy stuff too, but in reality I really don't feel that way necessarily sometimes. So maybe that's what it is. Punk is just a lot like I am. I don't know. But he just comes off way more virtuous until the hypocrisy happens and he has to backpedal, and so that's what I wonder. That's my criticism. It's just very strange. But what a politician. What a fantastic politician CM Punk really could be, because he got the crowd to cheer for what he said. I thought maybe CM Punk was coming into Saudi Arabia as a heel, as a bad guy. He was getting booed quite a bit, and John Cena's getting cheered. It's a more the people in Saudi Arabia understand the current product, but there's also a huge casual element that does come into play. I would say half of Saudi Arabia probably may keep up with the product fairly regularly, but I bet half of them are just people who like watch once in a while and they know John Cena, or they whatever. And they're looking for that experience, and so therefore John Cena is going to get a favorable reaction. There's less people adhering to the immediate, actual, current storylines of the product, and that's probably what's going on. So, could this be part of John Cena's the beginning of his face turn? I don't know, but he certainly will get a big reaction. I wondered what type of CM Punk reaction there would be. But for all you guys, if you can, man, I do want to thank Briz. Thank Brizzy, because Brizzy went and dropped a dono off the air. Streamlabs.com/evilspectrum1111/tip. Of course, I'll put that on the link in the description box down below, and it's popping up right now at the end of the video. Guys, super important if you want to help me try to keep doing this and keep doing it well. We obviously need your help, and if you can, there's the link to donate on the tip side of things, or you can become a patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. But if you want to go right now to support the channel, we'll shout you out on the next video. We'll shout you out tonight. Make me watch SmackDown. You guys tonight can make me watch all 3 hours of SmackDown into the midnight when I turn 41 and become an older person. So popping up on the screen right now is the link to that. Please think about supporting the channel if you can. We really need your help, and that's about all I got. Leave me comments down below. Love to hear your opinions on all this stuff. But again, go to that dono link if you want and jump on the dono list. You guys can become a top donator right now for the month of June. It's my birthday month. Drop me that birthday June present, I guess. Z-Pain is in the top spot, the top dog, Z-Pain. We'll shout it out every day. Leonard Kitty Kisser, the Creator, Moss Blaze, Leonard Kitty Kisser twice. That's creepy. The Creator, Nick B, Tony Khan, Grid 414. Real Jackie Redmond is his number 10. And you could be on this list too, and we really need the assistance. It's the Joe Cronin Show. I'll see you later.